6%, dealing with that ankle injury, but he's still putting up big numbers. Jazz control the tip. The Clippers have not won a jump ball yet in the postseason. Bogdanovich, attack mode for Utah.
Yeah,
make baskets. Knocked to the outside, controlled by George. To the corner, Leonard launches. It's a three.
Yeah, second chance opportunity there, running down that. Only having really one guy with this lineup, Mitchell, who can consistently beat good defense, and the Clippers locked in on that end.
Morris a three.
Against this group defensively.
Clippers blew the game wide open in the fourth quarter. George, good-looking delivery from over to Batum.
And the other thing that happens when you can keep bodies on bodies is you see a nice find over the top there for Kawhi. And Quinn Snyder's going to want to talk about guys that force you to break your defense down. Other than Mitchell, it allows them to stay locked and loaded. And here now they're almost in that quasi-zone.
Mitchell. The teardrop goes for Donovan Mitchell. Utah committed 16 turnovers in game 3. Batum to the rim, missed it. Rebound poked to the outside, and George has got it. Jazz wanted a backcourt violation. Morris lines it up. Oh, he's feeling it. Great sign for the Los Angeles Clippers with Morris knocking down shots from the perimeter.
Yeah, and he's shooting it well. And boy, they've really shot it as they did in the regular season from 3, as well as you can shoot it. They get a foul here.
It's going to be Reggie Jackson picking up the personal foul for LA. 41.4% as a team during the regular season. Number 1 in the NBA, 4th best all time.
Yeah, that's an incredible number. And when you factor in the volume, you know, and how many they take per game, that really makes it even more incredible.
Can Utah get offense from other sources? O'Neal trying to chip in with that left-handed layup.
When you talk about the offense, they've got to get better defense. They have not defended well on this court thus far.
Paul George, got him, a three.
Another example of it right now. The Clippers are just
a little more comfortable last game or so.
Well, he's been aggressive. What I like about it, even when he didn't shoot it well in Utah, he got to the free throw line. That's, to me, a sign of a guy who's still confident, even if he's not making shots.
PG-13, now in his 11th year in the NBA. When the Clippers paired up Paul George with Kawhi Leonard, they thought they could make a run at the NBA Finals last year. The heartbreaking loss in the Western Conference semifinals, leading Denver 3-1, only to fall in 7 games. That was such a focal point during the offseason around the NBA. Clippers have put it behind them. Coaching change, and believe they have the squad that can make their first run to the Western Conference Finals this year. Utah has made 3 field goals. They have 3 turnovers. Mitchell, a deep shot, doesn't go.
And it's not just the inability to make them, it's the inability to get good looks. They're not getting quality shots here because they're playing in the half court against a loaded defense. And when you don't have a lot of guys that can get into the paint offensively, it makes it really tough here, and that's, again, solid defense. Double dribble there by Jordan Clarkson.
And that is 4 turnovers early on for the Utah Jazz. They averaged 14.2 per game during the regular season. That was 18th in the NBA for a team that finished with the best record in the association.
Now, there's been a problem for them in this game, or I should say in this series, particularly here in Los Angeles.
Leonard, the fake. Hangs and hits. Bogdanovich got lost in the sauce. Mitchell switching hands. Beautiful, but he grabs his ankle right at the end of the play. And he's lumbering back down the floor. Mitchell gets back defensively, and now the Clippers settle in with a half court. One-on-one, Leonard with Clarkson. Leonard, the back end. A little bit of help. George, shot clock winding down, lets it fly. Off the heel, rebounded by Clarkson.
That was a good job defensively by Clarkson, because Kawhi Leonard is a load on that short post there.
Clarkson gets a clean look. No good.
But you notice no ball movement there, and it's hard to move the ball when you cannot penetrate that defense. You've got to be able to get into the paint, and credit the Clippers with what they've been able to do defensively.
And Bogdanovich called for the foul way outside.
That was just a strong, physical, aggressive move, and then right back at you, Mitchell there, again, attacking earlier in the shot clock before that defense gets set. Let's see if, from a tempo standpoint, if Utah can speed the game up a little bit and try to create some rhythm offensively that way.
Greg, a tighter rotation for Tyronn Lue. He played 11 guys in the first half of game one, but recognized it was coming off a grueling 7-game series, so he felt he had to go a bit deeper.
And it's not just physically grueling, it's mentally grueling when you play a 7-game series. Same opponent, no secrets, it is tough.
Good defense there from Clarkson. Patrick Beverly is in, replacing Reggie Jackson. It's a 12-point lead for the Clippers. Utah is 3 of 13 from the field. Stephen Beverly got his hands on it. Clarkson off the hesitation. The jump shot. Foul is called.
Boy, I tell you, the Clippers are locked in defensively.
They're swarming.
I mean, they are so active. Deflections, even that play, Beverly able to get a deflection on it, so you got to give Ty Lue and his staff a lot of credit for having this group ready to roll.
Terrence Mann, I don't know if you're a big plus-minus guy when you look at the box score, but when a number stands out to this degree, it deserves to be mentioned.
Yeah,
Terrence Mann was a plus 21.
That's amazing.
In Game 3.
And he's been really good all postseason for him. You know, you love young players that play to their strengths. He gets after defensively. He knows who he is out on the floor.
Shot clock winding down. Chess.